Hey guys, this is Scott with Pack Rats Attic. Just got thinking about your oh shit or get home pack. Now, this pack is strictly as an emergency pack, should be small, lightweight, something you can throw in the trunk of your car and really not worry about it. So, what should you carry in it? Well, basically what I do believe in carrying in it is a simple change of clothes, rain gear, some method of carrying water or to be able to be hydrated, or if you are going to carry water, carry bottled water and routinely switch it out. Some kind of food or nourishment. You don't need a whole lot. Simple granola bars. Stay away from chocolate or stuff that can melt. If you want to go even further, a simple MRE. For myself, I would carry an MRE for myself, my wife, and I would carry some dog food for the dogs, because they do go everywhere with us. I'd carry some kind of first aid kit. I'm going to kind of leave what kind of first aid kit you want to carry up to you, and that would depend on your skill level. Since I was a firefighter paramedic, my first aid kit is different from what someone who was not. I would carry wound closures, quick clot, some more advanced medical stuff, airways, maybe even a large bore needle to decompress a chest. Definitely, even if you're not skilled at it, I would definitely recommend carrying some Israeli bandages, some sort of gauze.
Police reported ahead. Did you call for backup?
Sorry about that. I'm still driving home. Good thing is I pretty much know my way home, and this is one road to home, so I probably won't miss my turn. What else? Definitely carry a chest seal. You don't need to be educated to use it. Chest seals are awesome. I would carry some sort of splinting material. They make a splint. They call it a SAM splint. It comes in a roll. It's aluminum covered with some sort of sponge rubber. You can use that to form to any shape or size you want. Great for minor fractures, forearms, even upper arm, ankle. They have so many uses, they're just invaluable. Definitely some sort of roller gauze. Like I said, the Israeli bandages or a gauze type bandage is extremely handy. Gloves. Now, gloves bring up another point. Make sure you get gloves that fit you, and you need to change them out. I would say every 90 days.
Hazard reported ahead. Eyes up. This could be a trap.
With where I live and have lived between Arizona and Texas, it gets hot here. Rubberized things, vinyl things, tend to not last long. That's not good. Guy lost both tires on a trailer. So yeah, make sure you change out anything gauze related or vinyl or rubber related. I would carry 2 or 3 tourniquets. Now remember, this kit is not something you carry on your person. This is something in addition to what you would carry on your person. This would go in a smallish to medium backpack. So you can get a little bit more, put a little bit more in that. If it's possible, I would put a battery for your cell phone, battery charger. Like, for example, in my Durango, I have a charging port in the back. I could put my backpack there and run a charging cable to the backpack and keep my power for my cell phone always charged. Now I know not a lot of people have that luxury. This is actually the first vehicle I've ever had that had that, so you know, it's just one advantage to this vehicle. If you always kind of travel in the same areas, I would get a hard paper map.
Keep left. Eyes up.
Learn how to read a topographical map. Learn how to read a street map. Map reading skills are something you can always use. I would carry some sort of paracord or twine.
In 1 mile. Exit right. Fall out.
It would be... Paracord is actually very, very useful. There are so many uses for it. You could even, in your get home kit, wear a paracord bracelet. You know, 25, 30 feet of paracord, you can do a lot with that. I would, in my pack, I would have a whistle, something audible, signaling device. I would not have one of those canned air horns. Those things leak.
Exit right. Fall out.
And next thing you know, they're useless. The whistle, I would prefer something made out of metal or hard plastic.
Exit right. Fall out.
Not one of those inexpensive Cracker Jack whistles made out of that cheap plastic that would break if you sat on it.
Turn left.
You should always carry a mirror for signaling. A mirror, believe it or not, you can see it from 10, 20, 30,000 feet. You can see something flashing on a mirror. That's another one thing that it sounds such like a simple thing, but you need to get one, practice using it, and learn how to use it. They're relatively inexpensive. You can find them on Amazon.
Turn left.
The other
And then
thing, especially
left.
where I
Eyes
live,
up.
down where there's a lot of sun and heat, sunscreen, a floppy hat, one of these booty hats. You can fold it up, leave it in there. Don't need to worry about it. And I do apologize, I did miss my turn, but this is no big deal.
Keep left. Eyes up. Hazard reported ahead. Eyes up. This could be a trap.
I'm still getting used to exiting left, exiting right on these freeways. Kind of different for me. Living in Tucson, we had one main freeway going through the town, and didn't have to worry about all these exits. So I guess it's welcome to the big city.
In a quarter of a mile. Keep left. Eyes up.
Construction like crazy.
Keep left. Eyes up.
Alright, I think I'm in the right lane this time. Anyway, so that's just my thoughts on that. Your pack does not need to be anything extravagant. As far as the clothes, if you want to make sure you keep them small, carry basic change of underwear, socks.
In 1 mile. Exit right. Fall out.
I used to, when I did the search and rescue, I had underwear, socks, pants, shirt, and I put them all together and I vacuum packed them. Takes up a whole lot less room. As far as carrying a firearm in your pack, that's totally up to you. I would carry something small, lightweight, compact, rust resistant, probably something in a .22 caliber. And with the ammo, I would not have it in the box. I would take it out of the box, put it in a vacuum sealer bag, vacuum it. It takes up a lot less room in your pack. Just keep in mind, everything you put in the pack takes up space. So the more you work at it and try to keep it from taking up space, the better off you are.
Exit right. Fall out.
I would like to hear everybody else's thoughts on what they might carry in the
In
pack.
0.1 miles. Turn left.
One of the things that I keep forgetting to mention is a knife and some sort,
Turn
possibly
left.
even some sort of folding shovel. Really, that's about it that I would carry in this pack. I might even carry a tarp for a sunshade because, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you need some shelter. In a later video, I'm going to go over some communication devices. As that I am a ham radio operator, I do highly recommend that if you're into any kind of survival, get home type stuff, get your ham radio license. It's not that difficult.
In 0.6 miles, turn left.
You can get into a decent handheld radio for less than $100. Have it and make sure it's programmed for your local area. And I'll go over that again later on. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know down below. Thank you very much for listening to my rant, as I'm almost home. And everybody have a good day. Have a blessed day. And always remember your ABCs. Always be carrying. Thank you. And talk to you later.